So let's take a look at what happened overnight in the London session and a little bit in the US session with Infinity Scalper. And as you know, it's the new product out there for scalping Forex during the first 2 to 3 hours of the powerful trading sessions like London session, the US session with the London overlap, and maybe a few hours into the US session. And all that's covered in the PDF. You can check out my review video by clicking up here on the right hand side. Check out that video here. So this is the pound US, and we're going to start looking now. You can use 1 minute or the 5 minute chart. I am using the 5 minute charts. So let's take a look at what we got. So you can see here we've got a flatlining moving average. Now, the moving average is not part of the product. However, you want to trade in the direction of the overall, the dominant trend. And how are you going to do that? You can use price action, you can use breakouts, or you can use a 20 period or a 50 period moving average. This is a 20. Right? Maybe for another video I'll try a 50 just so you can see the difference. But here's a 20 period moving average. You can see we're moving sideways anyways. You don't need a moving average to show you that. And then we start going down here with the moving average. The slope of the moving average is down. You can clearly see we put some momentum in. So now we're going to look for some short trades. We do get a long trade set up right here, but we don't start trading until 3 o'clock. This is 2:25. So we're waiting for 3 o'clock. And 3 o'clock is right here. That wasn't 3, that was 4. It's right around this area right here. You can see we're already in this trade, and there are ways that I'll show you in a different video, or if you have bought Infinity Scalper and you want to know, just send me a message through YouTube and I will get back to you. How you can get involved with a trade that's already underway. Anyways, so we're still looking for shorts anyways. Even if this is a winning long trade, it doesn't matter. We're not looking for them. Our first trade setup is at 410, and it's right on this candle right here. You can see we're coming down, right? The downtrend. We're putting in a bit of a consolidation, but understanding a bit of price action, you can see we've got like a triple top up here. These are great trades to take because out of these kind of moves come these kind of moves. So we're looking at an entry at the close of this candle is about 29.50. We'll just say 29.50. These yellow lines are called optimal exits. Okay, you may or may not take the an optimal exit. You may just decide to trade when it turns to, for instance, a green. All right, so let's take a look here. You would get in this trade, and you can get out here, which is right about here. And this is a quick 38 pip trade in the pound US. That's a great trade. Or you can wait till it turns green, and this is your exit right here on the close of this. And this would give you basically 46 pips. Let's just say 40 pips. We'll just round to 40 pips, you know, spread, and et cetera, et cetera. So that would be your trade, and it was a long scalp. Now, we say scalping, you think scalping, you're in and out of the market, in seconds. Well, it doesn't always happen that way. It can happen that way, depending on how price works. And also your targets. You may decide that you're going to use structure targets. And I don't know what's over here to the left. And I'm not going to look for this video. But you may have a support level from the past sitting over there. And maybe you got out here. You know, it depends what's on the left. That's just one way that you can trade this. Now, this is going to be the Euro-Japanese yen. Now, you see that the moving average is pointing up. So we're only going to look for long trades. We have a short trade set up here. The entry is here. We're not going to take this trade, but look what happens. It does go to profit target. It goes to a target of about 10, 13 pips. But you would not have been in that trade, even though it does win. This is just the way trading is, right? Let's get into our US session. This is 7:35. We're not ready to trade yet. This is the trigger into the trade is this candle here, but we don't take that. But look what happens. Price pulls back. We don't get a red setup until way over here. So is there a way you can get in this trade? There is, and I'll discuss it at a later date. This trade takes place at 9:20. So what do we have? We have a nice move down, a turnover of our moving average. Where are we here? Right there. You can see it's already turned down. The trade, 19 pips. If you're going for structure, you see your structure right here. It's right there. Right? No problem getting out of that trade there. And then we're getting into later on. This is at 10:55. Remember, it's the first 2 to 3 hours. So you could take this trade on this candle here. Now, we just started getting the turnover here, and then we can go here. So this trade actually went up 28 pips to highs. You know, if you get out on this exit right here, you're looking at about, 15 pips. This is 5 minutes to close. for our 11 o'clock, you may decide to step aside. So I just wanted to cover a few pairs, and I also want to talk about one part of the PDF says, do not trade when the market is going sideways. Here is a perfect example of what we don't want to be trading in. When price starts cutting through the moving average, you do not want to be trading this mess. All right? They're not high probability setups, regardless of what you're trading. If we're trading in a range, you can actually see it, right? You got this happening, right? This is a range. You're not really making higher highs and higher lows, or lower highs and lower lows. So you've got a range, and actually, if you know price patterns, you can actually see what's happening here. And then there's a breakout to the upside. This is how, traders that understand price action can use Infinity Scalper as an objective means to get into a trade. And that would be this right here, this move right here as it broke out of the triangle, 24 pips, to peak, right? Or 17 pips you got out right here. So anyways, that's Infinity Scalper. I just wanted to cover a few currency pairs. You can see how you don't need to have a whole whack of currency pairs sticking up there. A few, 3 or 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 is what you can look at. That's in the PDF. It talks about the best ones to look at. Click below, sign up, download Infinity Scalper. I hope you check out my review. It's probably the only review of someone who actually has this product. Everyone else just kind of goes through the homepage and just pretends they have it. They don't. They're scams. Stay away. Click my link. Any questions? Send me a question through YouTube. I monitor all the comments because you got a lot of these scammers try to put their links down there for you to buy it. And they haven't done any work. They don't even trade. Probably don't even know what a pip is. So if you have a question, I'll answer it for you through YouTube. Thanks for watching.